San Bernardino, San Bernardino, is a city located in the Riverside-San Bernardino metropolitan area. It serves as the county seat of San Bernardino County, California, United States. As one of the Inland Empire's anchor cities, San Bernardino spans 81 square miles on the floor of the San Bernardino Valley, and has a population of 209,924 as of the 2010 census. San Bernardino is the 17th largest city in California, and the 100th largest city in the United States. San Bernardino is home to numerous diplomatic missions for the Inland Empire, being one of the 4 cities in California with numerous consulates. The governments of Guatemala and Mexico have established their consulates in the downtown area of the city. California State University, San Bernardino is located in the northwestern part of the city. The university also hosts the Kusalish Arena. Other attractions in San Bernardino include ASU Fox Theater, the McDonald's Museum, which is located on the original site of the world's first McDonald's, California Theater, the San Bernardino Mountains, and San Manuel Amphitheater, the largest outdoor amphitheater in the United States. In addition, the city is home to the Inland Empire 66ers baseball team. They play their home games at San Manuel Stadium in downtown San Bernardino. In August 2012, San Bernardino became the largest city to choose to file for protection under Chapter 9 of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code. This has been superseded by Detroit's filing in July 2013. San Bernardino's case was filed on August 1. History. The city of San Bernardino, California, occupies much of the San Bernardino Valley, which indigenous tribes people originally referred to as the Valley of the Cupped Hand of God. The Tongva Indians also called the San Bernardino area Waach in their language. Upon seeing the immense geological arrowhead-shaped rock formation on the side of the San Bernardino Mountains, they found the hot and cold springs to which the arrowhead seemed to point. 19th century. The city of San Bernardino is one of the oldest communities in the state of California. Named for Bernardino of Siena on May 20, 1810, San Bernardino, in its present-day location, was not largely settled until 1851, after California became a state. The first Anglo-American colony was established by pioneers associated with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who would be recalled by Brigham Young in 1857 due to the Utah War. The city was officially incorporated in the year 1857. Soon afterward, San Bernardino became an important trading hub in Southern California. The city, already on the Salt Lake Road, became the starting point for the Bradshaw Trail and Mojave Road to the mines along the Colorado River and within the Arizona Territory in the Gold Rush of 1862 to 1864. Near San Bernardino is a naturally formed arrowhead-shaped rock formation on the side of a mountain. It measures 1,375 feet by 449 feet. According to the Native American legend regarding the landmark Arrowhead, an arrow from heaven burned the formation onto the mountainside in order to show tribes where they could be healed. During the mid-19th century, Dr. David Noble Smith claimed that a saint-like being appeared before him and told of a far-off land with exceptional climate and curative waters, marked by a gigantic arrowhead. Smith's search for that unique arrowhead formation began in Texas, and eventually ended at Arrowhead Springs in California in 1857. By 1889, word of the springs, along with the hotel on the site, had grown considerably. Hotel guests often raved about the crystal-clear water from the cold springs, which prompted Seth Marshall to set up a bottling operation in the hotel's basement. By 1905, water from the cold springs was being shipped to Los Angeles under the newly created Arrowhead trademark. Indigenous people of the San Bernardino Valley and Mountains were collectively identified by Spanish explorers in the 19th century as Serrano, a term meaning Highlander. Serrano living near what is now Big Bear Lake were called Uhaviatum, or people of the pines. In 1866, to clear the way for settlers and gold miners, state militia conducted a 32-day campaign slaughtering men, women, and children. Uhaviatum leader Santos Manuel guided his people from their ancient homeland to a village site in the San Bernardino foothills. The United States government in 1891 established it as a tribal reservation and named it after Santos Manuel. In 1867, the first Chinese immigrants arrived in San Bernardino. In 1883, California Southern Railroad established a rail link through San Bernardino between Los Angeles and the rest of the country. 20th century. In 1905, the city of San Bernardino passed its first charter. World War II brought Norton Air Force Base. In 1940, Richard and Morris McDonald founded McDonald's, along with its innovative restaurant concept, in the city. In 1980, the Panorama Fire destroyed 284 homes. In October 2003, another wildfire, the Old Fire, destroyed over 1,000 homes. San Bernardino won the All-America City Award in the early 1980s, but the city subsequently went into general decline and has only recently begun to recover from the three recessions of the late 20th, early 21st centuries. In 1994, Norton Air Force Base closed to become San Bernardino International Airport. 21st century geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 59.6 square miles, of which 59.2 square miles is land and 0.4 square miles, or 0.74%, is water. The city lies in the San Bernardino foothills and the eastern portion of the San Bernardino Valley, roughly 60 miles east of Los Angeles. Some major geographical features of the city include the San Bernardino Mountains and the San Bernardino National Forest, in which the city's northernmost neighborhood, Arrowhead Springs, is located. The Cajon Pass adjacent to the northwest border, City Creek, Lytle Creek, Santimoto Creek, Twin Creek, Warm Creek feed the Santa Ana River, which forms part of the city's southern border south of San Bernardino International Airport. San Bernardino is unique among Southern Californian cities because of its wealth of water, which is mostly contained in underground aquifers. A large part of the city is over the Bunker Hill groundwater basin, including downtown. This fact accounts for an historically high water table in portions of the city, including at the former Urbita Springs, a lake which no longer exists and is now the site of the Inland Center Mall. Second Lake, named after a former mayor, is a man-made lake at Sierra Way and 5th Street. The San Bernardino Valley Municipal Water District has plans to build two more large, multi-acre lakes north and south of historic downtown in order to reduce groundwater, mitigate the risks of liquefaction in a future earthquake, and sell the valuable water to neighboring agencies. The city has several notable hills and mountains, among them are Perris Hill, Kendall Hill, and Little Mountain, which rises among Shandine Hills. Freeways act as significant geographical dividers for the city of San Bernardino. Interstate 215 is the major east-west divider, while State Route 210 is the major north-south divider. Interstate 10 is in the southern part of the city. Other major highways include State Route 206, State Route 66, State Route 18, and State Route 259. The freeway connector between State Route 210 and I-215. Climate. San Bernardino features a hot summer Mediterranean climate with mild winters and hot, dry summers. Relative to other areas in Southern California, winters are colder, with frost and with chilly to cold morning temperatures common. The particularly arid climate during the summer prevents tropospheric clouds from forming, meaning temperatures rise to what is considered by NOAA scientists as class orange. Summer is also a lot warmer, with the highest recorded summer temperature at 117 degrees Fahrenheit in 1971. In the winter, snow flurries occur upon occasion. San Bernardino gets an average of 16 inches of rain, hail, or light snow showers each year. The seasonal Santa Ana winds are felt particularly strongly in the San Bernardino area as warm and dry air is channeled through nearby Cajon Pass at times during the autumn months. This phenomenon markedly increases the wildfire danger in the foothills, canyon, and mountain communities that the cycle of cold, wet winters and dry summers helps create. Neighborhoods and districts. The neighborhoods of San Bernardino are not commonly named. Some reflect geographical regions that existed before annexation, and others originated with specific housing developments. Arrowhead Springs extends from the historic Arrowhead Springs Hotel and Spa in the north to I-210 in the south, and from Shandine Hills in the west to East Twin Creek in the east. Del Rosa is the area generally between the foothills and Highland, Mountain and Arden Avenues. Delman Heights is the area north of Highland Avenue, west of I-215, and east of the unincorporated area of Muscoy, California. Some portions of Highland are within the city of San Bernardino, generally consistent with the portions of historical West Highlands, north of Highland Avenue. The city also contains the post office for Patton, California. The area coextensive with Patton Hospital. Mountain Shadows is the development name for the area between Palm Avenue and Highland Avenue to State Route 330. The West Side is used generically to refer to the areas west of I-215. North Loma Linda is the area west of Mountain View Acres, south of the Santa Ana River, north of the San Bernardino Freeway, and east of Tippecanoe Avenue. The area north of North Park Boulevard from University Parkway to Electric Avenue, and the area north of 40th Street from Electric Avenue to Harrison Street is called Arrowhead Farms. The area west of University Parkway, and north of Kendall Drive to the North City area is called Verdemont. The Bench, or Rialto Bench, refers to the area with Rialto mailing addresses between Foothill Boulevard and Baseline Street. San Bernardino is divided into several districts. Many hotels, restaurants, and retail establishments have been built around Hospitality Lane in the southern part of the city, creating an informal business district. Downtown is its own district with shopping and government buildings. In the foothills of the San Bernardino Mountains lies the University District, which is a commercial area designed to support the California State University with shopping, dining, and high-density residential space. On the southern side of I-215 and the University District is the Cajon Pass Light Industrial District, where warehouses are situated to take advantage of this important connection between Southern California and the rest of the United States. On the opposite side of the city is the San Bernardino International Gateway, which encompasses the San Bernardino International Airport and the Alliance California Logistics Campus. Nearby is the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Rail Hub. The combination of these assets makes the city important in the movement of goods and people between Southern California and the rest of the United States. The city of San Bernardino is in the process of developing an historic district around the 1918 Santa Fe Depot, which recently underwent a $15.6 million restoration. When completed, this area will connect to the downtown district with period street lights and street furniture, historic homes and other structures. A new museum, coffee bars and a mercado with an architectural style in keeping with the Mission Revival Station. San Bernardino has three communities known for residences of millionaires and increasingly affluent sections of town. Del Rosa, Muscoy, University Heights and University Hills, and Verdemont. Demographics. 2010. The 2010 United States Census reported that San Bernardino had a population of 209,924. The population density was 3,519.6 people per square mile. The racial makeup of San Bernardino was 95,734 white, 31,582 African American, 2,822 Native American, 8,454 Asian, 839 Pacific Islander, 59,827 from other races, and 10,666 from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 125,994 persons. The census reported that 202,599 people lived in households, 3,078 lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 4,247 were institutionalized. There were 59,283 households, out of which 29,675 had children under the age of 18 living in them. 25,700 were opposite-sex married couples living together. 13,518 had a female householder with no husband present. 5,302 had a male householder with no wife present. There were 5,198 unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 488 same-sex married couples or partnerships. 11,229 households were made up of individuals and 4,119 had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.42. There were 44,520 families. The average family size was 3.89. The population was spread out with 67,238 people under the age of 18, 26,654 people aged 18 to 24, 56,221 people aged 25 to 44. 43,277 people aged 45 to 64, and 16,534 people who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 28.5 years. For every 100 females there were 97.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 94.0 males. There were 65,401 housing units at an average density of 1,096.5 per square mile, of which 29,838 were owner-occupied, and 29,445 were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 3.2%. The rental vacancy rate was 9.5%. 102,650 people lived in owner-occupied housing units and 99,949 people lived in rental housing units. According to the 2010 United States Census, San Bernardino had a median household income of $39,097. With 30.6% of the population living below the federal poverty line. Ethnic diversity. Western, central, and parts of eastern San Bernardino are home to mixed ethnic low-income populations, of which the Latino and African American populations dominate. Historically, many Latinos, primarily Mexican Americans and Mexicans, lived on Mount Vernon Avenue on the west side. Since the 1960s, the medical center and baseline corridors were mostly black, in particular in the east side and west side areas centering on public housing projects Waterman Gardens and the public housing on Medical Center Drive. The heart of the Mexican-American community is on the west and south side of San Bernardino, but is slowly expanding throughout the entire city. San Bernardino's only Jewish congregation moved to Redlands in December 2009. Some Asian Americans live in and around the city of San Bernardino, as in a late 19th century era Chinatown and formerly Japanese American area and Second Park on the east end of downtown, and a large East Asian community in North Loma Linda. Others live in nearby Loma Linda to the south across the Santa Ana River. Economy. Government, retail, and service industries dominate the economy of the city of San Bernardino. From 1998 to 2004, San Bernardino's economy grew by 26,217 jobs, a 37% increase, to 97,139. Government was both the largest and the fastest-growing employment sector, reaching close to 20,000 jobs in 2004. Other significant sectors were retail and education. The city's location close to the Cajon and San Gorgonio passes, and at the junctions of the I-10, I-215, and State Route 210 freeways, positions it as an intermodal logistics hub. The city hosts the Burlington Northern and Santa Fe Railway's intermodal freight transport yard, the Yellow Freight Systems cross-docking trucking center, and Pacific Motor Trucking. Large warehouses for Kohl's, Mattel, Pep Boys, and Stater Brothers have been developed near the San Bernardino International Airport. Over the last few decades, the city's riverfront district along Hospitality Lane has drawn much of the regional economic development away from the historic downtown of the city, so that the area now hosts a full complement of office buildings, big box retailers, restaurants, and hotels situated around the Santa Ana River. The closing of Norton Air Force Base in 1994 resulted in the loss of 10,000 military and civilian jobs and sent San Bernardino's economy into a downturn that has been somewhat offset by more recent growth in the intermodal shipping industry. The jobless rate in the region rose to more than 12% during the years immediately after the base closing. As of 2007, households within 1 mile of the city core had a median income of only $20,480, less than half that of the inland region as a whole. Over 15% of San Bernardino residents are unemployed as of 2012, and over 40% are on some form of public assistance. According to the U.S. Census, 34.6% of residents live below the poverty level, making San Bernardino the poorest city for its population in California, and the second poorest in the U.S. next to Detroit. Amazon.com has built a new 950,000 square foot fulfillment warehouse on the south side of the airport, that opened in the fall of 2012, promising to create 1,000 new jobs, which will make it one of the city's largest employers. Top employers. According to the city's 2010 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are